Hello and namaste everyone. I'm Zalim Bunny and you're on Cities Skylines. I'm an amateur gamer from India and without any further ado, we straight away go and start our new city. The new city we are going to start is on the map called Shogola Sho. You'll have the links in the description of the video. It's a beautiful, beautiful map. When I first saw it, I actually fell in love with it. It's very interesting. There are a few islands, there are waterfalls, there are blue everywhere and green. There are some beautiful assets, and it's going to be little difficult to actually populate this map. I actually don't know how we are going to do it, but I'm going to try. There are some areas where it is there where we can have a proper grid, and this is the starting square. Here we are, and in the start we get just this single dirt road climbing down, and there is some land here. There's a wiggly road, and there is some land where we can develop in some way. So I don't know how we are going to shape it up because this is too early. There are few connections, one highway connection and one rail connection, not in this square at least. So we're going to expand here. So let's start. First of all, we just build this road and destroy it so that we have got all the roads, and we build a grid. So what I tried doing here was to get some kind of organic structure to the roads and maximize the zoning in the available space so that we don't lose out on the space over here. So we have got this. Now we have to get our power back. We'll get start with our essential services. This is old power plant, so I would like to, but I don't think we are able to. So let's see how we can fit here. Yeah, that's right. Ping. That will do for now. And now for the water. Now I don't have a Sunset Harbor DLC with me, so I'll have to make do with this water drain, and I don't want to use or ruin these waterfalls over here. But for now, I think that is the only place, and yeah, this is the right place for water tower. I think I like it. Looking over our village right now, which we have. So we'll place a water tower over here. Yes, that's nice. I quite like it. Really good. Yeah, and these grids of water pipelines came with the map, so that saves us a lot of money. And we'll place this water drain pipe. For now, we'll have to make do with the waterfall. We'll ruin the waterfall for a while, but as soon as we unlock few of the cleaner sewage treatment facilities, we'll place them and we'll remove this. For now, we'll have to make do with this. I don't think there's another option for us right now. So yeah, just connect the pipes, and yeah, this is the one, eco water treatment plant. Once we have some population, we'll do that. We'll replace it. We have a power plant, we have a water. Now to distribute the power, first we'll start with some zoning. Yeah, this is fine. And I am using a few mods. All the mods which I am using, they are there in the link in the description below. So now we've finished zoning, and I can suddenly see that we don't have a lot of connections to the main collector, a kind of collector which I'll definitely convert it. So we'll add a few more connections to this main road which we have, so that we are not dependent on a single connection and it doesn't get clogged up in later time when our city grows. Because once it grows, it is going to get busy. So now we finished zoning, and what I am going to do after that is I'm going to get rid of these trees. I can use the bulldoze option, but I'm going to use the move it mod. So once I get rid of these trees, I'll meet you again. Yeah, now that is all cleaned up. It's not that I don't like trees. We'll plant more trees once we are beautifying. So now it's time to start, and we'll wait for our first citizens to come in. Yes, and they have started their construction. आओ भाई आओ, जल्दी आओ ताकि आगे भी बढ़े कहानी. Yeah, time to add some power lines. Now I don't like these power lines this way, but और कोई option नहीं है भाई. We'll get rid of those as soon as we are able to. We have some development around, some constructions, some areas, some buildings. We'll get rid of them. But for now, they'll have to do. Yeah, ठीक है. Yeah, we'll reduce the budget to minimum possible, 50%. That is not adding up on the expenses. I don't know why कोई आ क्यों नहीं रहा भाई? No one is coming. This ये क्या है? This is part of some asset in the game. But good for me. Still less. Okay. It's not reaching. Let me. I don't want to destroy this. We'll get rid of collision. We'll add it. I don't want to destroy the asset in-map asset rather. The map makers put those assets for a reason, to add the beauty to the map. You destroying it doesn't make any sense. That's my personal opinion. So we'll keep those assets. Power, they need power. So let's, for now, again, this is all temporary, guys. This is all temporary. This is not going to be permanent. These power lines are ugly. We'll not have them. We'll add in rest of the zoning. We still have some residential demand, so we'll try and fill it up. And we'll add few more connections, because on the south side we don't have any connections. This side, just add a few, 3 or 4. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, now we need to add some commercial. Now, ideally, this is a very good location for commercial, but what happens is you'd like to keep your commercial closer to industrial area, because your industries will send over goods to commercial. So I think for now this is an okay place, but here I cannot have commercial. I would not leaning towards it, because see, residents will go to commercial area for their shopping. Now this potential industrial area, these will send out trucks to the commercial zone, so there'll be double traffic from industrial to commercial and from residential to commercial. So ideal would be here, where we can have a gap between industrial and residential by the commercial zone, so that there is less traffic later. See, at present we are not bothered about traffic. We are only 200 citizens, so that is not the case. But we need to plan ahead, because in future, if we don't plan zoning properly, then it is going to create a lot of problem for us. And there's a beautiful asset here inbuilt in the map. I might develop it later, and I don't want the collector passing through this, so we'll do something about it. And this is getting night, so little bit of YouTube magic, and we'll shift to the day within a sec. Yeah, so now we are in the day, so time to add some industrial zones. We have got a lot of demand for industrial. I want to keep the industrial as close to highway as possible, so that is why I'm choosing this place. This will not be the final place. There will be some reduction, some deletion of these industrial zones from this place, because right now we don't have any other option. Once we unlock more tiles, we might be. We are what? Yeah, a little short of the next achievement or next goal. So once we add some industrial, we'll get the residential demand back. Once we have the residential, we'll increase our population, we'll fill up this area, and we'll see how it goes ahead. So let's see our city grow, or rather village of 250 लोगों का. We still have some residential. We'll just add a few more here and there. And I think that should suffice. इससे ज़्यादा की ज़रूरत भी नहीं पड़नी चाहिए. And yes, 300. Yay. Yay, hooray! We have reached. So we have got a few more facilities. Landfills, schools, medical. Yeah, we need all this to grow. Now, to add all these services, I am not very keen in just plopping them inside the grid or maybe near the collector or somewhere like that. I like to give it a little exclusive place. And I'm just looking for that. Ah, yes. See, this is a good site. We have got little space. It's looking over the valley. I think we can bring it to some good use. There is another place that's very small. I don't think we'll be able to fit anything over there. No. Can I fit a school there? Yes, go directly on the road. It's not enough space over there to give it a separate feel. No. Let me see. Can I put in a road? Maybe like this. And I'll sort these trees out later. Let me see. Can we fit in a school? No, I don't think it's possible. Maybe, but we'll put it to good use later. So I think this is the place. Yeah, we can do it. This way, what we can do is we give it a little exclusivity. This area, and I had collision off, and there are so many trees. So we just get rid of these trees with the help of Move It mod. Yeah. Yeah, that's clean. It's done. So, हो जा भाई. Let me sort all these trees out over here. I'll sort all those trees out. So now this is a place where we might be able to fit in a few services, and as and when we unlock other services, we'll try and fit those in here itself. Yeah, it gives it that exclusivity, and I personally feel that we are able to manage the services well. We don't have to keep looking into the block whether we have this school or we have that school. It eases out the services part. That's my style or my personal opinion, I feel. So let me sort out these trees which have cropped up because I kept collision off, and I'll get back to you. these trees sorted. We have completely no demand of anything. We just have to push the simulation to the maximum speed and see what happens. And we'll just take a ride within our village. I think anyone is trying to come. So our traffic flow is 82%. That's really good. And at this population, as such, we'll never have any traffic issues. And we have demand for more electricity, which will just increase the budget a little bit. Yep. That we are in green now. And water. Yeah. Water availability. There is a mismatch between water and sewage treatment because we are using two different assets for water and sewage. See, for water we have this water tower which has a capacity of say 21,000, and this drain has capacity of 42,000, so exactly twice. And we are polluting that water, so we'll not look at it for a while now. And Vadi village. So we have unlocked one more tile, few more services, and yeah, we are at a good start now. And I think it's time to start adding a few services because we have a lot of them, and so that our houses also start upgrading. We are actually all on the level 1 houses. We don't have any services. We don't have fire coverage. We don't, yeah, police requirement right now, it's not much. But school, yes, we need to add school at the earliest, because once you add the school, then the education change starts. There'll be students who go to elementary school, then they'll be eligible for high school. So we need to keep that chain going. So the sooner we start this cycle, sooner we'll be able to have educated population, and we won't have that problem of not enough educated workers. So yeah, now we have commercials. We'll just fill in this gap between industrial and residential with some shopping, and we fill it up with the principle of having commercial between industrial and residential. When we have large commercial gaps, so now there is some demand for garbage, so we need to see how we are going to fulfill it. I don't like these landfill. Yeah, we have these recycling centers. Yeah, that should do fine. And this looks, yeah, this is a fine place for now. For now, we'll do this. As soon as we have more area, we'll be able to manage it more. And again, people are demanding for more electricity, so let's ramp up our budget for electricity a little bit. 10 more percent should do the trick. I hope so. Last time we increased only 5%, and there is problem for water also. I think this should suffice, and we should see some garbage trucks going out collecting the garbage. कचरा उठाओ जल्दी. No one likes garbage piling up at their doorstep. Yeah, so now let's look at the terrain. There's little broken terrain over here, and I'd like to keep it like that. I don't like to play with the terrain a lot, at least in reality. Because you have to respect the terrain. In reality, if you play with the terrain, if you build something, especially in hills, which is not warranted, then you will get disasters. So let's add some zoning back so that there is electricity to the school. The school is out of power for a while now. Yeah, that should do it. Let's see. Have you ever seen a school like this? Only those people who have stayed in hills might have seen schools. Not been to such a school. Oh, what a view! It's a little dangerous to have school like this, but then it's perfect. So we'll go with it. And yeah, now it is connected with electricity. Our school is up and running. So now for the facilities, our health is pretty bad, 50%. We'll require to put high school. I don't know. High school is pretty big. I don't think we'll be able to fit in a high school over there. I'm just trying to figure out how other services will come up. There's this medical. Yeah, it's a bright place. It fits in perfectly. That should do it. Increase our overall health of a village. Yeah. Now what I want to do is to actually change the style of this area to European. I don't want to do it applied to the whole village at once. I just want to check whether if I change it right now, do they start deconstructing and reconstructing the houses? It will hit the population pretty bad. I don't think they are doing it. So let me check. No. So if they are not doing it, then we'll just spread it over to our entire village. Yeah. And I can see there are some criminals. The first few criminals have cropped up. Yeah, we'll have to put a police station soon. We have not yet placed a police station. Just put this up, define the area of this district. Yeah, it looks pretty fine. They're not destroying anything. So now we'll add a police station. I would like to have zoning adjuster over here, but it has problem with network extension 2 mod. They don't complement each other. So yes, okay, fine. It's a good place for police station, right opposite to the medical center. And yeah, go catch some criminals. Go. Immediately, we are running off to catch some criminals. We should see this going down pretty soon. Yeah. So, increase our budget again. This is really irritating, but in the starting, you have to do it, otherwise, you start going in minus in your budget. If you don't have any money, you can't do anything. It should suffice for now. Okay. So, this looks nice. I would change the name of district. I don't want this here. What should I put in now? Yes, tiny town. So I'll stop calling us village now a village. Yay. So back to naming. I think we already have named our city as Falpur because that's how cities are named. It's a very common way to name the cities in India. Every city at the end has Pur in it. And because we are full of waterfalls, so this is Falpur. And for this district, I haven't prepared any names as such, so I just go on with it. And how to do it, I want it to be a little understandable, and my wife just suggested the name Nilgiris, so I like it. Nilgiris are the mountains in the southern part of India. Looks good, goes with the flow of the land over here. And once we are there, then we'll add some trees and make it a little more beautiful and make it more Nilgiri type. Nilgiri is eucalyptus in Hindi. So yeah, this looks nice. This should do. Yeah, now we have got a decent start with population of almost 950. We are growing. There's no demand. We'll add in a fire station. That finishes off the most essential services which the city requires. It's pretty good start. Oh, we already have got fire somewhere. They are rushing off. I don't know. पता नहीं आग लगी होगी कहीं. So now let's check in the people who are coming into our town. So yeah, so this is Jeep going to Cherry Residence. So let's get in the head. Dirt roads. Looks nice. Oh, there is a tree on the road. I'll sort that out soon. All the cars parked on this side, on this dirt road, or as we call it, Kacha road. Police car, kids playing around. Yeah, good, gives a good vibe, good positive vibes. Mountains in backdrop, that lone tree that we have. Yeah. Thank you. I saw that tree on the road, so let me sort it out. Yeah, I think now that's all sorted out. So let's take an overview. And we have again problem of electricity and water demand. This is little irritating. But It's unavoidable. Just can't do anything about it. At least if we want to survive monetarily. Otherwise, we have to go and take loan. Then we have to pay the interest on the loan. So let me just sort this out. And done. Yeah, with this, let me also sort out my taxes. I will ramp it up to 12%. That is the safest that they have. Citizens don't complain about taxes then. We'll keep it at 12. So yeah, this looks really nice. We have got ourselves a starting good start with 1100 population, a tiny town, and we'll progress further from that. If you like the video, please leave a like. Thank you.